Welcome to this PLC tutorial guys. In this tutorial we will learn how to create the circuit of the AND gate in PLC software and also will verify the output according to the truth table of the AND gate. And similarly we will do the same thing for the OR gate. We will create the circuit and we will match the output according to the truth table. So let's begin. First we will learn what are logic gates. Logic gates are the fundamental building blocks of digital circuits. Logic gates perform logical operations on binary inputs, which means they work with just zeros and ones. The result is a single binary output, either on or off. Now let's see what is an AND gate. An AND gate outputs 1 or high only when both inputs are 1 or high. Otherwise, it would output 0 or low. So now let's create this circuit in the TIA portal software. So I am going to drag this normally open contact here and it will act like input A. And again another normally open contact which will act like input B, and we would require an output, so I'm dragging a coil here. And now let's assign some tags to it. So here we have PLC tags and we have to double click on show all tags, and here we need to assign the tags here. So we have input A. I am writing here input underscore A. Automatically an address would be assigned to input A, and similarly I will create another tag which is input B. So I'm writing here input underscore B, and third one is the output. So we have these two inputs. For input we use I and for output we use Q. So I am changing here from I to Q because this is output and not the input, and click OK. So tags have been created, and now we have to go back to the main or programming window. You can also go into main from here as well. And now let's assign those tags. So double click here, click on this option, and this is input underscore A. So I have assigned input A to the first normally open contact, and this is going to be input B. Automatically the addresses would be assigned as well. As you can see, this is I 0.1, and finally this would be output. So I am assigning this output to this coil as well. Okay, now we have to click on this start simulation button. It will take some time and this window will pop up. Click on load, drag it here, click on load, and after some time we have this window. So drop down this menu, select start module and click on finish, and now turn on the monitoring mode so we can see the power in a green light. And as you can see here we have the green light. So we need to go into the project view. So click here. It will enable us to toggle the input and output buttons. So create a new project from here, and we have these sim tables. So double click on this sim table and this window will appear. We have to load the tag, so click this button and all of those tags that we have created will appear here. This is called as project view. We can toggle the buttons A and B from here. So let's verify the logic of the AND gate. We know that the AND gate produces 1 only if both inputs are high, and for the rest of the combination the output will be low. And as soon as I turn on both of the inputs, when both of these are checked, the output will get activated. So this is basically the logic of AND gate. When both inputs are high, the output will be high, and for the rest of the combinations the output will remain 0. So this is about AND gate, and now let's move on to the OR gate. The OR gate output is 1 if at least one input of the OR gate is 1. It only outputs 0 when both inputs are 0. Now let's verify in the PLC software. So we are back into the TIA portal software. First we have to go offline, and now we can modify it. So I am going to delete this input B, and input A will remain here and output will remain here. We have to create a parallel branch here and add a normally open contact here. so that the input A and input B gets parallel with each other, and I'm going to connect the branches. And now double click here. This is going to be input B, so assign the address of input B to this one. Now the circuit is completed because input A and input B are parallel and we have an output. So let's download the program and click on load button, and after that turn on the monitoring mode so that we can see the power. Since both of the inputs are high, or either of the input will be high, so that we have the output high. And this is the project view. Now we can toggle these buttons. So as per the OR gate, if both of the inputs are low, the output should be low, and it is the case right now. You are seeing it. If I turn any of the input high, the output will get activated, and as you can see it. And similarly, if I activate the input B, the output will get activated as well. So this is exactly following the truth table of the OR gate. As you can see, this is the truth table of the OR gate. The output will be 0 only if both of the inputs are 0. Otherwise, the output will be 1 for the rest of the combinations. So that's all for this video, guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.